Okay, so today I'm going to be answering two questions because I totally flaked out on answering Katie's question last week, and it was a good question, so I want to address it. Um, the questions I'll be discussing are 1. Who inspires me? And 2. How do I define myself as a female? These are two big questions, so bear with me as I sort of sort through it. I'll start off by discussing who inspires me, because I'm really much better at talking about others than I am at talking about myself. Inspiration has such an important role in my life, whether it's creative inspiration or personal inspiration. I have such a demand for it if I hope to function the way that I need to function. But the amazing thing is that demand that I have has been met like tenfold throughout my life. The people and the places in my life have sort of fueled my growth into this individual that I am today. Even though I still have pretty far way to go growth-wise. First, I want to talk about my family. And I don't talk about my family much. I also don't appreciate them enough. But my mom and my dad and my brothers and my grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins, while they may not understand me some of the time, and that's not for lack of trying on their part, they've never really hesitated to support me. And knowing that I have that and them there behind me, regardless of if I succeed or fail, makes plowing through head first toward these high risk, low likelihood goals that I have for my life so much easier to do. Because I don't really have to worry about if I fail. I mean, obviously it would totally suck if I did, but I'll still probably be okay. I'm not left with nothing. And that's not the case for everybody. And having that as sort of the foundation for which I could grow on and pursue things has given me this confidence to go for everything, because the worst that could happen isn't really that bad in the grand scheme of things. And it's that confidence that makes it even more likely that I'll succeed at what I want to do. So that's kind of a big deal. It's hugely inspirational to have a family that's so behind you without question. And then there are the friends that I've made, obviously. They're the ones I still have, like you guys, and then the ones I've sort of drifted away from over the years. And there are real ones, and there are the fictional ones, and all of them, all of you have been an inspiration to me in some way. Especially you guys. I mean, you're genuinely amazing human beings. On top of that, you're ridiculously good at what you do, and you're doing what you love to do, and you're also so interesting. We're so different from one another in so many ways, and there's this one thing holding us together is this passion that we attack everything in life with. But whenever I over the years, I've had a chance to sort of study how we interact with one another. And if you've ever taken the time to really do this and think about it, we've developed into this sort of beautiful and dynamic and imperfect system that's just confusing and amazing. And I have learned so much from it and grown so much from it in a big way. But my friends from home really helped me to grow into the person that I am too. We were like really weird and shameless and confident and smart, but still goofy and sarcastic and like accepting. And that's not something that I always was. Like, during those awkward transitional years, I was kind of quiet, and I rarely spoke my mind or stood up for myself in any way, and I hung out with a lot of people who were like, they were maturing way faster than me and just sort of bringing me along for these things that they wanted to do that I wasn't interested in yet because, you know, I just wanted to like climb trees, and I was uncomfortable a lot and confused a lot, and it took me a long time to realize that I didn't have to be that if I didn't want to be. Like, I could distance myself from this group of friends and make new friends, and this was a huge concept to me. And then when I did, I started to do things like smart mouth my mom, and I laughed a lot more, and I made dirty jokes, and I even swore sometimes. And I started doing these things more and more until I became this. And like that learning to be that and learning to be okay with who I am was a huge inspiration to who I hope to be someday. And it's given me a lot of what I need to be good at what I want to be good at and not care about what I probably still care about anyway. And then there's Seton Hill. I owe a large part of my words on paper cash to Seton Hill. And not just because I needed to put those words on paper for assignments so I could pass my classes, but like, it's just like the air here has this positivity and exhilaration and just, it's good. It's a good place. And the people here are just amazing. Like, all of my professors are encouraging and challenging and just really, really great to learn from. Especially Dr. von Schlichten. He told me to say hello, by the way. So, he says hi. So, that is what inspires me. Who inspires me. And how that inspiration has grown over the years into this person that I am right now, and will hopefully continue to grow into the much cooler version of myself that I hope to be in the coming years. Alright, so I'm gonna make this one video, and then I'll be uploading another video tonight that will talk about how I define myself as a female. So, part 1, done.